So good luck to the final race of season 10.
I haven't had stutter issues for a long time.
Rip.
Yeah, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I'm already shitting my pants. Good thing I wear diapers.
By the way,
Thanks.
Cleon, are you going to be in the Janetta season? The
Nah, I just started. I'm in the first year now again from school, so it's like incredibly busy.
Yeah.
I maybe though, like maybe as a reserve driver, I'll probably sign up for like most things as a reserve driver.
Oh. Oh, shit. How am I getting held? Thank you. Shit, Timo. Well, this is tight. What are you
What the fuck happened there?
You almost spun too, Timo. I saw that.
All clear. Push now. Okay, Dan. We've got.
I was accelerating and then at the same time it turned up traction.
I find it hilarious how the crew chief keeps us in our garage and yet it still lets us all out inside of each other. Like, what is up with that? What is the point of them holding us if that's gonna happen anyway? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So yeah, this first hot lap, because it's on hard tires, this first hot lap's gonna be garbage. Second one should be a lot better. So yeah, we got 16 people. Whoa, 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 whoa. God, these cold tires. Trash. Thank you, Doofer.
That's pretty close to each other now. It's just create a decent gap.
I'm not sure. I'm not very confident with traction control off here, honestly. Like, just because there's some sketchy sections. I'll put in a banker lap, then maybe I'll try and turn traction control off. So what I'm aiming for, do you guys remember what I got yesterday? I think it was like a 36... I think it was a 36.5. I'm aiming for like maybe a 36.3. I'd definitely be happy with anything in the mid 36s. God, these tires, yeah, they're still way too full. No, they're way too cold. There's no way this lap's gonna be any good. Remember yesterday I had my engine blow out on my last hot lap? That was actually gonna be like a 36.3 or 2 or something. God, I want that. What's up, Jigs? Oh, damn, you just got home from surgery. How'd it go? Feeling alright? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, these, like, the tire pressure is still too low and everything, whatever. This first hot lap, I knew this first hot lap was going to be a write-off. Not a big deal. Yeah, I know. Martin apparently is not having a write-off.
36.76. Just done at 136.09.
I didn't think he did. Maybe he's got softs on or something.
The leader's just done.
I wanted to use softs in Quali. It's rare for me to use hards in Quali when I have a chance to use softs. It's like the only time I've ever done it. It's just because the softs, you need a completely separate setup to get the softs to work right. Otherwise the car just understeers way too much, and I wasn't about to make a whole separate setup. Like, it needs a lot of work to get it to work. Now the tires are good. Yeah, this is better. that was not great.
The leader's just done it.
Oh.
35.14.
Alright, that'll work. 35-1, you gotta be joking. Like, 35s are ridiculous, never mind low to flat 35s, that's insane. It is so fast.
Minutes of fuel remaining. Alright, Dan, your water temperature's creeping up. 5 minutes
That's
to
probably
go.
a
5
cut.
minutes left.
Fuck! That's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Sorry, mate, I didn't catch that.
That is not good. That is really, really bad, actually. I'm gonna think this out. No, I don't want to reset. I'm gonna keep going. The problem is my brake ducts are pretty closed, so I'm worried about my tire pressures getting way up there. This is a write-off now. Just gotta make sure the next one works. Yeah, I was about to say, so for the, if you guys want the commentary to like watch Timo, because Timo's gonna be fighting for the lead of the championship right now. He could basically very much potentially win the championship in this race, who's my teammate, so.
P15, you've just done a 142.02.
I can't believe I went off there.
Off the
That corner was acting weird. Oh, jeez, I'm just screwing everything up. It's a little bit early, that was a sketchy exit. It's a little later. There we go. That was good. This corner seems to get me out when I'm going really, really fast. That exit is just so nasty.
Temperatures are looking good. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Qualifying's so short, man. Oh! Losing grip. Shit! I had to lift to make sure that lap wasn't gonna get eliminated. Because that would have eliminated my next lap too. Alright, that's still fast. That's still fast. Still an 11, which is fucking ridiculous. But whatever. That's still fast somehow. It's still 11. It's very frustrating, actually.
It was nice from you, no problem.
Traction control's going off. I don't know what's going to happen here.
The leader has just done a 134.90.
Fuck.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
You know what's crazy? That last lap matched through the first sector and the second sector. It actually matched my first hot lap space where my tires were crap. Which is probably not a good sign. Oh, that worked pretty well. I don't know how much I can improve on this, guys. I might just be in like 9th or 10th.
Sector 2's 2
I knew my quality pace wasn't gonna be great here, but this is pretty depressing. It's because the freaking grid's so empty, man. If the grid wasn't empty, this wouldn't be an issue. All that's left is the high competition. Oh god. Again with that corner. What is up with that corner?
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm getting so much understeer right now. Yeah, it's because my tire pressures are getting too high. Look at my front tire pressures. They're up in like the 1.8s.
That's your quickest lap. Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
My rear tire's overheating too. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's my final lap, so. That's a cut. It's damn close to one anyway.
leader has just done a 134.73.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, that is... I can't even wrap my head around that. 34.73? Even Timo's in the 34s. What the shit? Why are you doing so
Sector
differently?
1 is 0.44 off the
Actually,
pace.
so annoying. I don't know how they're going so much faster. Ah, shit. Oh, that actually went pretty well. Could have. I think I still lost about a
Checker
tenth
flags
there,
out.
but
P13.
it was faster still somehow. Could have been a tenth faster than that though. Oh, that's bad. Just trying to nail this corner because I've been getting it wrong this whole time. The front right tire just does not want to cooperate. I don't care, that was done. That was fucking done. What a shit qualifying.
That's the end of the session at P14.
I'm getting really frustrated with the grid being so empty. Like, these are good lap times. These are actually good lap times. I don't know, like Masters is but like 36.5, that's not bad at all. And we're at the fucking back of the grid because the grid is that empty. That's insane. That's crazy. Yeah, I know I will, Jix, but that is the worst qualifying I've ever had. The thing is, the position-wise, that's not the worst qualifying I've ever had by any means. I've had P14s before, or at least around there. Like I've qualified back in that kind of area before, but not being second from last. Where's Oblitor? 10th. I mean, he's got a similar thing going on. Where did he get 35.8? That could have probably been like my max. I even said that yesterday. I think I probably could have managed a 35.8 or something around that area. Yeah, no, that's fucking crazy, Voodoo. I can't believe how fast they're going. I actually can't believe that. That's just nuts. That's stupid. Like that is way faster than practice races. And the practice races were pretty damn fast. So like there was a 35 flat done yesterday and people were freaking out. People were like, "Holy crap, how is he going that fast?" Are you kidding me?
14th, 37 laps. The pit window opens on lap 1.
You sure this isn't tier 1?
Yeah, really.
Those quality times were just ridiculous. I'm fucking baffled. Actually really frustrating, man. Just gonna take it real easy in the first 2 laps. And then just push after that. Pass everywhere I can. Yeah, Jix, it's because he told them to. He told them to call him clown. I'm not even kidding. Because multiple people have asked him how to pronounce his name, and he always just says pronounce it clown. Sorry, my voice is dying. Oh, that is so demoralizing, man. What has happened? What has happened in the last half of the season? Seriously. It's crazy. No, you're not the first one to say that, though, Jix. What's up, Dirge? What has happened? Seriously, what has happened in this last half of the season? I'm so confused how everybody just got so much faster, especially Timo and
Be ready, we're about to go green.
so fast, so fast. I'm 2 seconds off of pole. That's never happened before.
Green, green, green.
1.5 seconds. That's so much.
Bolts are gonna be in the right, right?
actually a good question.
First goes left side.
Left side.
You sure?
I'm pretty
Shit,
sure
I
right
think
side.
it's right
this
side.
Is, counts as a corner. There, this one here. This
Yeah,
is
there's a
I'd say
weird
right
bend.
side,
Yeah.
I let you choose how you want.
I don't think he has a mic, so he can't. No, it's not me. It's ours.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. You guys remember?
No, we didn't
I remember
try that.
from earlier in the season, people were talking about this, and I thought it should be left, but they said it would be right because that first bend.
I'll go on the left. Okay.
You have a mic. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want.
He wants the left.
I'm not gonna try anything stupid anyway, so don't worry.
Like, this is scary being this far back in the pack. I've never really had this before.
Sorry, just to
Can't
confirm
remember.
what side's the odds on?
Where's Shooter?
Apparently they're on the left now.
Left.
Okay, cool.
Where's the formation
At a
point?
133.
It's about off to this right hander.
That's... How am I so bad here? I don't get it. I don't think I'm driving it that badly.
Pretty early actually.
My fronts are getting way too cold. I should have been swerving more. I'm just nervous about hitting people here. How far back we are. They're literally going to be... We're going to be still in the corner while they're going. That's how far back I am.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear to the right.
Yeah, we're already going.
Clear right.
Alright, Dan. Keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Pit window open. 13th
The
place.
guys behind us got screwed. Oh, Howie, that is some...
On your right.
I think I just got touched.
Clear right.
Come on, that's the stuff.
I think I just got touched by something. My wheel acted really weird there for a second. I didn't feel like I got touched, but like the force feedback made me feel like I did. What the fuck? Alright, well that's actually not a terrible time to spin, but what the fuck just happened? Story of the last half of my season right there. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't even pushing hard at all. God, dude.
We've seen right front locking into Lemans.
I don't understand what the fuck just happened. What was that? Cold tires, I guess. But Jesus, that was weird. I even said I was going to take it easy on these first couple laps, but that was so strange. Oblitor got spun as well. I don't know if he hit the sand or he hit somebody or...
The gap behind has now decreased
Oh,
to
great.
1.6.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, interesting.
The leader
Wow,
has just
the
done a
front brakes.
137.11.
So much for a good start, though. Like, how many positions did I lose there? Track position's pretty big deal there, too.
That lap was a 147.69.
I think that was 3 positions.
1 seconds off the pace.
I mean, it wasn't a huge time loss for sure, but still.
The gap in front is now 2.2.
That was so weird. I have no idea what that was so weird. I don't think I've ever spun there before. Like on the inside of the exit here, I've never done that. Oh, yeah, it feels really low grip. It almost did it again there. Like, I'm doing like 4-wheel slides there. It's odd. It's normal to get a little bit of one, but then it's like a controllable one. Like now it's fully, like the car keeps rotating in a 4-wheel
I'll
slide.
let you go, Clown.
Sure.
have some problem with brakes.
Shit, really? Don't tilt. Don't tilt. I'm playing that over in my head again, and just like all the other spins I've had this season, no explanation. I don't think I did anything wrong there. I have no explanation.
The leader has just done a 136.34.
I don't have the power to rotate it just like I normally do, and I actually did it less than I normally do. Just cold tires, low grip track. There's nothing. I had no grip. Shooter's pitting right away. Interesting.
Okay, Dan. Don't think about the lap
I might
times.
think about it, but
E12. That's your fastest.
oh, I said to myself I'd make this an interesting race. I wasn't gonna pit. I wasn't gonna do what I did at Watkins Glen and just make it really boring for me. I want to duel with people. That's where I benefit anyway. Dueling with people is where I actually benefit. Driving on an open track, especially like Watkins Glen, I was weak at on open track, and that's why I got so pissed off. And considering my quality pace here, it doesn't look like I'm very good here on open track either. So. I guess that's just the heavy fuel load. You know what? I think I just miscalculated the corner on the exit. That's why I spun. The heavy fuel load, I was expecting it to behave like the Quali car, and it just didn't. Didn't have that reactiveness in the rear. So like when you get a slide going with this heavy fuel, it just kind of continues. Oh god. What happened? Wait, what happened to Oblitor? That's a removable penalty for sure. 32 seconds? That is definitely removable. He must have had to give back a position when he went at the start, and he just didn't give it back. Or whatever that was. That might be a cut. Nope.
The leader's just done a 135.53.
Wow, look at all the pitting. Alright, interesting. Maybe I should pit. I find it funny that they both pitted. I think they pitted to avoid each other, and they both pitted. So it actually did nothing.
Position. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
I'm just lucky I didn't take damage and all of that.
Off the pace.
I thought I was going to hit the wall when I spun. I thought I was going to hit Oblitor when he spun. I'm pretty sure, I want to watch the replay, because I'm pretty sure I did get hit by somebody. Coming into the first chicane, the first lap, I'm pretty sure something hit me. Because my force feedback went really wonky and started pulling one way when I didn't expect it to. I think I got tapped in the rear. I think it was by Oblitor because he was rolling backwards a bit. I have no idea. It was weird. Speaking of Oblitor,
The gap in front
he's
is
gaining on
increased.
me.
It's now about 5.0.
It should be interesting. Yet another duel with Oblitor, which has been the entire... What the fuck?
Thank you.
The entire story of the second half of the season has been duels with Oblitor. You gotta be kidding me. Please, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Penalties here are very easy to pick up and very hard to serve. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Weird. This last corner is where you really got to be careful of corner cutting. Because the racing line, you're essentially going off track.
That last lap was a 138.24.
Yeah, that's got to be the heavy fuel load. That is unusual behavior from the car. I just wasn't expecting a lap one with the cold tires, and it was really, really bad. Didn't react to it. I'm gonna be really cautious about it now. It's almost like I had traction control off there, though. Honestly, I definitely don't. Trying to catch me. So nervous through there. I'm definitely losing a lot of time just dabbing the brakes trying to get rid of the boost steer, but I'd rather do that than get a penalty.
Good lap. That's your quickest today.
This is boring. Should I wait up and race Oblitor? I was hoping he's going to catch me. Seems like I picked up pace though. What are my lap times right now? 37.666. Wow, that's a good sign. Oh. Where should I defend?
He's faster than you into Garage Vert.
I think that's actually the last. I think that's the last corner. I think Garage
The
Vert.
gap behind is
Might be
now
wrong though. Whoa.
1.2.
Jesus. The amount of oversteer I'm getting in that corner.
Big P6 has binned it in. Gemino Burr.
Really? Oh yeah, somebody's off in the chicane. I can see it on the mini-map. Somebody went really off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. Alright. I'm actually getting lucky with these penalties. I'm actually serving them really quick. Like normally I'd expect the penalty serving is usually so bad I'd have to like, let him by right now. He wants to race me too. I feel like he would have pitted if had he not wanted to race me, but I know he wants to race me. Here we go.
P9.
He picked up another 1 second penalty. He has 3 seconds of penalty so far. Minus the 30 obviously. Grip's getting really, really good. I don't want to pit during this. This is the same in the practice races. The grip started getting really good around this period. Right around, it's the same as usual, you know, right after about 5 laps in, usually the grip gets really good. Yeah, the grip is super good right now. I thought I was going to understeer off because I apexed too early there. Nope. Just grip for days. The car stayed in. Yeah, again, I know you guys are clicking the link, but hold on. You guys want to see the duel up front, which it doesn't seem like there is much of one right now, though. But yeah, check out that commentary link for on YouTube. I really got to focus, man. I'm missing these braking zones a bit. Seems like Oblitor really struggles for pace here too, right? It's like I feel like all those guys that pitted in front of me, I feel like I would have, had they not pitted, I would have caught them and I would be dueling them right now. Look at this, another guy in front of me just pitted. Everybody's pitting right now, it's crazy. I do not want to pit right now. This is when the track is at its best. I think it's really going to benefit me overcutting.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0 by 1.6.
What happened at France? What do you mean? No, this is France. We skipped France.
Off the pace.
This is France. If you type in exclamation mark standings, it'll give you the standings as well, unless that's what you typed in, and I'm just confused. Or Jixer posted the standings or something. I don't really have time to look at those links. Yeah, he did. Okay, he did post the standings. I've got a link for the standings as well, like a command for it. We had to skip France because the World Cup, or was it the World Cup? Yeah, the World Cup was going on and England was playing, so everybody voted to skip it so they could watch the World Cup. It was only tier 2 and 4 that skipped it though. Oh, Jesus. Tier 1, 3, and 5 still went through with the race. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is France, cool man. We're doing it now at the end of the season because we skipped it back then. It was round 4, right? We skipped it and then we're doing it now. It's starting to pressure me a little bit.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
Oh, fuck me. Why do I keep doing that? That's the 3rd time I've done that, no? 2nd time? Thank you, penalty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually being really generous right now. Oh, there's that understeer again. He's not putting too much pressure on me yet. Like, I'm able to hold this pace pretty comfortably. My pace is actually worse than yesterday, though, I think. I'm just not driving that well. Oh, Jesus, man, come on. That's not a... Okay, that was too close to a penalty, though. Gotta stop understeering. Understeer is the biggest issue on this track. So if you guys don't know, this track is actually like it's a moto track.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Like, this is a motorcycle track specifically. Like, GT cars, no cars race here at all. Not in recent history anyway, so... It's kind of weird that we're racing here. And this is also why understeer is such an issue here. Because, you know, bikes obviously handle very differently, and they handle long, sweepy corners like this very well. Cars, not so much. Oh, people are starting to struggle? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm starting to struggle a little bit. Whoa. That second chicane is the worst thing on this track. It is so bad. Everybody was saying how bad it was yesterday too. Like, every time you drive this track for a long period of time when you do an upper race, you get a bunch of people mentioning it. Like, it is a difficult corner. Which is why I kept understeering on the exit. Usually it's the entrance that kills you though. Yeah, I know, Jace. Well, it looks like, no, it looks like he has 5 seconds now. I think he's just ignoring all the penalties. He's got 5 seconds now. He's been cutting just as much as I have. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Careful the guy behind us, try and make it fast. Think about the technique.
Short shift in there kind of helps. Yeah, he's starting to get the offense for sure. He's definitely starting to get on me right now. God, it's so hard to get in there.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
It is so... that chicane, man. I'm really struggling there. I'm braking pretty early, and I'm still struggling to get into that corner. Oh, bad line. Okay. You guys remember who pitted from in front of me? It was Nui and somebody, right? Nui and somebody, and I think Shooter pitted from in front of me too. There was like 4 or 5 people that pitted from in front of me. We'll see where once I pit, we'll see where I come out. Oh God, I'm coming so close to cutting that every time. I don't know if it's actually like, I must be riding all on the white line with my outside tires. It is so close. I'm a little bit late.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Thank you, I can see that in my mirror. Whoa. He just can't, he doesn't have the pace to actually attack me. He's just sticking on my bumper. Wow, okay, well that's not gonna help. Okay, it actually wasn't that slow. Weird. How was that not slower? That felt really slow. Oh no. Jesus, man. Every time I just don't, it's so weird. It's so weird into there. I keep thinking, every time I get on the brakes, the grip feels so bad on initial braking, I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna make the corner. And then it kind of picks up for a second, and I'm like, okay, we're fine, and then I go to turn in, and suddenly there's no grip again. It's like, whoa, God. I just don't know what the car's gonna do. Continuously going faster.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
So not into the 30s, like, oh, this is about what I want to be running actually, like lower to mid 37s. This is still good. whoa, 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 whoa. That was way too close. Curb almost tried to kill me. Jesus Christ. This track, man. This track. So, I was talking with Shooter earlier in the week, I think it was on Monday or Sunday, talking about how this track, one of those tracks where it's like the understeer is so bad that you're either going at a really fast pace and being absolutely on the limit, about to die all the time, or you're like a second and a half off the pace. Essentially, there's no in between on this track. There's absolutely no in between. It's because you either need to go slow enough to avoid the understeer completely, or you need to go fast enough to the point where you're balancing the throttle like I am right now, and you're just on a limit, on a razor's edge, like always balancing understeer and oversteer. The thing is, I'm still way off the pace of the top guys. I guarantee you they're doing like mid 36s easily. I don't understand how they go so fast here, but anyway, it's a weird track. It's a dangerous track.
138.24.
It's like I gotta be throttling the amount I am, or else I'd just be understeering off, or I'd have to slow down like crazy to not understeer off. Ugh. I-36 is okay. I guess I'm not too far off then. Seems like Marley's holding a pretty even gap to Timo. I'm assuming Timo's not pushing too hard though. Like he has no reason to.
Thank you.
Because he's got a good gap. Got a healthy gap. I wish Albitor would put some moves on me. Seriously, I almost want to wait up so I can just race him. Because like just sitting in front of him like this, I feel like we're not really doing anything. This kind of reminds me of Burno though. Whoa.
The gap behind is now 0.
This kind of reminds me of Burno because it was a similar thing, but I think we were way closer, and I was one behind him for the last half where I started putting moves on him. Like he's not trying to feed me dummies or anything. He's kind of just driving behind me, putting pressure.
Okay, down.
Well, that was interesting.
Just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh god. That corner, I just feel like I'm snow plowing into there. That's horrible. What is the fastest lap?
135.53. You've just done a 137.92.
35.53? That's crazy. I like how crew chief's actually working today. Is that a wing? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Finally made a mistake. I swear I ran over either a sign or a wing there. I mean, it doesn't affect the car. It's just it was. I had to try to figure out what it was. Well, the Merc definitely takes a different line through these corners. The front engine just handles way differently. I'm going defensive. He's gonna start compromising me, but I feel like he's gonna go for a move if I don't.
We think P6 has gone off in Garage Vert.
Where should I defend?
You're breaking up. Say again, please.
Oh, fuck off. Now it's not working. Oh, stutter. Where should I defend?
He's quicker than us through Garage Vert.
It's still the same thing. I think Garage Vert, like I said, I think that's the last two corners. I think. Just because garage is obviously garage in French, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Garage for like
pitting now.
Yakuza's spitting. Whoa. Dude, focus on the last corners! Like the second last corner, I always get distracted. I end up taking a really weird line. All the doors just stacking the penalties, man.
0.9 off the pace.
My god. I don't know when I'm going to pit here. I'm expecting the grip to fall off at some point, but I know in the practice races it never really did either. So I just ended up randomly pitting at some point. Oh god. What's going on there? Maybe I should pit now. I don't know why I'm struggling there so much. What's up, Bushy? Sorry if I missed anybody else. Zenny, what's up, man? Sorry if I missed anybody else. I'm just kind of trying to not spin the car right. No! Wow, that was close.
Careful the guy behind us and try and take that place from you. Think about your left.
Oh, God.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
On your right. He's still there. Clear right. You're clear.
Thought I was gonna hit him. I thought I was clear, then I thought I was gonna hit him, then I thought I was clear. I don't know. I couldn't make up my mind. He is really slow through that chicane. Alright, here we go. DNF? Really? What the fuck happened? He said he had brake issues early on. That sucks, man. It must have been too bad. Something wrong with his pedals or something. Alright, let's go, Bleacher. Let's see what you got. Kind of sucks because I'm struggling right now. I definitely had better pace than him through most of this race, but now I'm struggling. I don't want to pit now because I want to duel with him.
2 is 1.2 off the
Look at his
pace.
power though. Pulls off right here. Oh, that freaking dirty air.
Looks like that was outside track limits. The gap in front has increased to 0.7.
Oh my god, I'm really feeling the dirty air through here. Alright, I think this is where I'll start catching him. Yeah, he takes a very different line here. This is how we collided with each other in Sugo, because his car just rotates so differently. He was taking a completely different line in, what was it, like turn 4 at Sugo? God, that corner I'm really struggling with, man. Entrance is scary. It looks like all the cars behind us are starting to catch, too. Shooters. Oh no, that's Nui. There's no way I'm gonna pit. Wow, that's crazy. Nui's made up so much time, dude. Fuck! It's not my race. This is just not my race. Fuck's sakes. That corner, I'm telling you, that corner's nasty. I'm definitely pitting. I have no reason to stay out anymore.
Okay, pit stop request.
That corner is nasty.
Expect traffic when you exit the pits.
I don't think that was because I was distracted. I think I was just low grip,
really
man.
close between 14th and
My rear grip's
13th.
been falling off these last few laps. That's why the section before that double right-hander I was struggling as well.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Literally, some people are gonna kick my ass in this pit stop. Dakuza is. Nui is. Nui like went into the pits right from in front of me, dude. Oh!
Go, go, go.
Oh shit. Faster than I can even pay attention. Yo, no problem, Bishy. I don't even remember. Was that yesterday or something? I don't remember. It must have been with F1, eh? No problem, man.
Pit exit's clear.
Fucking believable. I'm in last.
That might be outside track
I'm
limits.
in last. What? That just about sums up my season. What the fuck is going on here? What is going on in this race? What is happening in this race? Well, why? It's the worst AOR race I've ever had. And that's really saying something because I said the same thing for the Watkins Glen race too. What the fuck, man? I mean, I know this is going to turn around. Like, Master hasn't pitted, Oblitor hasn't pitted, but a bunch of the guys that already passed me did pit. Because they pitted early. Really, really early, and it seems to have benefited them hugely. The grip is still low. The grip still feels low. Milo Yilo, yo, thank you, man. Freaking corner, man. I don't know. I definitely did something wrong into that chicane to get spun like that, but I know it's just stupidly easy to do. You're on the very, very edge of doing that every single time you enter that corner. So I can't say I'm that surprised. I'm surprised other people haven't been spinning. This has been the story all season with Tier 2 though. People have been so goddamn consistent. You make one small mistake and you're done. It's not like I spun it all last season though. I didn't have a single spin all of last season. This season I've had like 10. It's crazy.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now.
What the fuck, dude?
4.8
Where's the rear
seconds.
grip? Come on.
Slow into Rocodemont.
Did I change tires? No, I didn't change tires. Why did I change tires? Saying like I'm on soft or something? No. If I was on soft, I'd be going way faster. They would also overheat in like 5 seconds though. Oh, my tires are fine. If I changed tires, I would have been sitting in the pit lane for like, 20 seconds or whatever. Definitely would have been noticeable. Race leaders are about to lap me, just like the practice races. I don't know what the hell's up with this track, man. I don't feel like I'm that weak here. Like, they thought I did what? They thought I changed tires, probably because they thought I went back so far. Or it says it on their interface, which is totally lying. Not just because I lost so many positions. That's why they thought I changed tires. Maybe they didn't see me spin. Because that spin cost me a lot of time. I was sitting there waiting for Shooter to pass. I didn't want to pull in front of him.
Okay, Dan, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. That was 138.24.
I cannot believe how competitive this lobby is right now. I've never seen anything like this. Like I'm not doing bad. Like sorry, I'm not doing great, but I'm not doing awful. Like I could be doing a lot worse. And this lobby's fucking unbelievable. I guess I did have the 2 spins though. Without the 2 spins though, still I think what I would be up where Howie is right now. Either Howie or Storm. Like I wouldn't be that far up. Like did Quali far back? I don't know, man. Oh. Combo of factors. Oh my lord. Ugh. Holy shit, Bushy. Thank you, man. Wow. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Midweek spun. Where was he running? I still don't see him in the counter. I can't believe this, man. This is. So everybody's gonna have to pit stop by lap 32. So we're gonna see what happens by then. But I know a lot of the guys around me already pitted, so I'm just gonna have to push really hard and catch up to them. It's basically all or nothing for me at this point. So many people spinning, really? Okay, well that's a good sign then, for me, not for them. Grip did get really weird right now. Yeah, thank you, man. You're like the 4th person to drop a Twitch Prime here this week. That's crazy, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you are an. Oh god, hold on. That was weird. I'm glad you have an appreciation of all kinds of racing, man. I was hoping that was the thing with F1 when I picked it up. I was hoping I could kind of expose myself to another crowd that doesn't necessarily watch other racing. The game itself is good too, but whoa! There it is again. What? It doesn't feel like the same car from the practice races, man. This is crazy. Like the rear's been loose since the start of the race. What is going on? Only thing I've changed since the practice race is my tire pressures. I just raised them a little bit. They're up into the 1.7s now. Which, look at the numbers. They're 1.73, like, even across the board. Like, I got them spot on. That's exactly what I wanted. But it seems like when they were in the 1.6s, they were actually better. Like, right now, this is weird, man. This does not feel right. Now that the grip dropped off, suddenly I think the tire pressure is just hurting me big time. Oh. My brake temps, maybe? No. Move this forwards. No, because I'm spinning on throttle. I don't know, man. Cut down the traction control a little bit. Wish I had an adjustable diff.
You've just done a 139.00.
I'm gonna go. I'm going balls to the wall. Like I need to push. I need to push really hard right now. Hoping auto clutch will do something for me. You have 17 followers. Seriously, holy shit. Man, that might have just been coincidence. I think what happened is when I sort of had this happen too. Probably when I rated you, you ended up being one of the top 2 or 3, if not the top guy playing F1 at the time, and you started just getting tons of people following you like crazy. I had the same thing happen this weekend. Like I just happened to stream at a time where like a lot of the big streamers weren't on, and I ended up getting, I don't know, like 50 average. It was insane. Like it was crazy. And I got like the same thing 2 nights in a row. I got like 20 followers. It's absolutely nuts. Whew. One RCIQ saying the same thing. Oh, thank you, Mishy, man. I really appreciate that.
Right tyres are cold.
I haven't been feeling that great this week, to be honest. After I was streaming the F1 games, like my schedule just went out of whack because I was streaming at a weird time. Trying to line myself up for these races again, and it was I've been feeling like shit, honestly. Feeling a bit better today now, though. We'll see how I feel after the race. Oh, I mean, these hour-long races, they'll beat you up. So.
B15, you've just done a 138.21.
I'm having a lot of moments right now. This is something. Yeah, man. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord as well if you want. We do all types of like. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on in there. It's not just Project Cars 2 stuff, trust me. We're all about all kinds of car games. We're talking about a lot of stuff all the time. Most of us play Project Cars 2 at the moment, but a lot of us are waiting for ACC. And I mean, we play other stuff as well. There's always tons of discussion going on in there. Talk about real motorsports and stuff as well. Oh. I feel it trying to spin again. I can feel it trying to spin again on that entrance. Fucking Timo, man. He's literally a lap up on me. I know he hasn't pitted, but it's the same thing that happened in the practice races. Exactly the same thing. Except in the practice race, I got crashed out. That was auto clutch, by the way. That right there. It's because I had auto clutch off. I'm not catching Master. What are my lap times right now? They're horrible. My lap times are garbage. This is what I had on Monday. These lap times. Literally my Monday lap times.
The gap in front is now 6.6 seconds. Your tyre temperatures look good. Incident in unlock curve.
I can tell you how much I'm sweating right now. Oh my god. As usual, opening the window was a mistake. Oh.
Last lap was a 138.
Like I'm in an actual GT3 car.
Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Gotta say though, I'm not as mad, maybe because I just got over it at this point, but I'm nowhere near as mad about this race as I was Watkins Glen, even though this is going way worse than Watkins Glen. I do think I'm catching the guys up front slightly. Right, it seems like Master just has good pace. Master was just struggling at the start, but he seems like he's doing pretty well right now. I'm catching him a little bit though, I think. Maybe not. It's hard to tell, these deltas moving around. No, I mean, no, I definitely am, because they're right there. Howie and Master are right there. I couldn't see them before. Definitely am catching them. Stop doing that in that corner, please. Liz. Stop it. I'm gonna have to fucking let Timo by at this rate in the next few laps, though. I have literally become the sandbag for this team for some reason. For whatever reason. Oh, that is not good touching that curb. Awesome, Bishy. Oh.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
shit. Oh no. Okay. Just want to be fighting with somebody, man. I'm gonna wait the whole race to fight with somebody. If I hadn't spun, I would have ended up hitting a lot later. Would have been just fine. Was I catching all the way when I spun? I don't even recall anymore. I think I might have been a little bit. Jesus, this auto clutch. I feel like this lack of auto clutch is speeding me up a little bit, but probably not.
Your tyre temps are looking good.
Since this keeps trying to kill me.
The gap ahead is now 4.9 seconds.
Yeah, I'm definitely catching them. 100%. Seems like Storm. I don't think I'm catching Storm though. I'm just catching these two. Oh. Dude. Ugh. Any callouts? Any callouts on what I'm doing wrong here, guys? I mean, I'm just not doing well. It's too late at this point anyway. But... I mean, I'm getting back into the 37s, but it's just high 37s. I feel like the grip must have fallen off right around when I pitted, which was part of the cause of the spin, and then it just happened to still be low grip when I came out. Just typical Project Cars 2 behavior, I think. I think that's it. Well, look at this! Suddenly I'm matching my fastest lap. What the hell? I get a bit early there though. That lost me a few tenths. No, I didn't actually. I'm still neutral with my best lap. Now I'm definitely heavily catching these guys until that happened. I'm still catching them. Look at it, like look how close they are now. Are they? I don't know. Okay, I think I know where Yakuza is. God, bad. Yakuza's up in like P10, right? P9. Probably about 20 seconds up on me. Seven? Holy shit. I mean, he pitted from right in front of me, so what the hell happened? How did I lose that much time? He pitted from right in front of me.
5.3 seconds.
He was right in front of me when he pitted.
Second off the pace in sector 3.
I mean, it was close. How much time did I lose on that spin? Doing the math here, like, must have been that plus the pace. I just somehow lost a lot of time. Must have lost a good 15 seconds on the spin or something. About 20 seconds back? Okay, I guess there must be a tight pack up there then. When I'm looking at the map right now. Yeah, okay, that's a good pack of 4 cars right there. First gear, don't do it. What's my gap to P7?
Can't aim, mate.
Yeah, he never picks up when I ask for the what position. I don't think he knows how to do that. What's my gap in front? Oh, it didn't work.
No, I didn't catch that.
It was working so well earlier, now it just refuses. I'm trying to talk as clearly as possible too.
There's an incident in Rd.11.
Let's do this just cause. Oh, Martin just pitted. There you go, there's a position. Now Martin's in the back. I wonder if he's spun.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Full update.
10 laps remaining. V14. Car looks fine. No significant damage. We estimate 12 laps of fuel remaining. 2.3 litres per lap. Tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your tyre temps are looking good. Your brake temperatures look good. The gap in front is now 5.3 seconds. Marley is now in the lead.
Oh, Timo pitted. Timo pitted. That just happened to be when he said Marley was in the lead at the end there. That was just coincidental. That wasn't part of the full update. Crew chief kind of works. I mean, that was most of the info you'll get out of him. The only other thing, actually, wait, I could ask him. What's the question again? How was I asking it before? Hold on.
The gap in front is now 5.4 seconds.
Where should I attack?
He's slower than us through La Chapelle.
Again, I don't know where that is. I just like asking it because maybe you guys can tell me what corner that is.
Right side tyres are cold.
La Chapelle actually sounds like a legitimate Lemans corner, not a Bugatti corner, so I'm assuming that's got to be the chicane. Like the first chicane or turn 3 or something.
P14. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Please, somebody pit and give me some action! I hate these boring ass races with these fucking mandatory pit stops. By the way, I came to the decision, for anybody that probably, a bunch of you guys probably missed it. In my huge freak out when I drove Watkins Glen, I realized I hadn't minded mandatory pit stops the whole season. I was kind of like 50-50 about them. I was like, you know, it's cool that they're putting in strategy. I don't mind them too much. You know, I know it makes people avoid battles, but then once you pit once, you end up in a battle. You can't do anything about it. So, but Watkins Glen, I realized I officially hate mandatory pit stops. I think they're a good concept. They're terrible at practice. They ruin racing. Like a lot of these races that we'd have a lot of action, and they just get ruined by these mandatory pit stops. Last season wasn't like the competition wasn't as crazy close last season, yet we had way more battles last season. This season, the competition has been insanely competitive and close, but the amount of racing that we've had is actually not that much. I like the concept though. The idea that they brought mandatory pit stops in was so that if you took damage, you wouldn't lose as much time to everybody else. That was the whole concept of it, but I don't know. In practice, it's an F1 thing at this point. You avoid battles, you avoid dirty air. It's literally turning into F1 style.
You're a second down in
Yeah, I
sector
mean,
3.
whatever. What are you gonna do?
The leader, Marley.
By the way,
pitting.
does my mic sound different today? I don't know if any of you guys would notice, but does my mic sound different? Does it sound any better? Does it sound exactly the same? Musty's pitting, Marley's pitting. I mean, they're all pitting from like being a lap up on me, so. Whoa, that was a slow speed spin.
The gap in front is now 5.1 seconds.
Wow, I expect. It probably is about the same. So I started using my rear panel to plug in my mic instead of my front panel. Oh god, why do I keep doing that? I keep going to grab first gear after I turn, which is the worst idea. I can't catch these guys. I was catching them. Now the gap has just stayed even. I think I'm taking that better again. Well, it looks like Master made a mistake. Probably in that chicane. Big surprise. So anybody that hasn't pitted, they need to pit either this lap or next lap. So we're gonna find out what happens here, I guess. All the people Of all the people I'm going to duel with, it looks like it's going to be Master. And this is the guy that I ran into the ass of last race too, in the practice race yesterday. Freaking ran him over. I think he braked early and I wasn't expecting it, and I just rear into the shit out of him. I guess this is how racing goes though, right? I've had pretty much really good luck in racing last season, but this season's just kind of gone to shit for me. Doesn't always work. You put in a ton of hard work and it can just bite you in the ass. Yeah, I feel like I'm, you know what, I feel like I was turning into that chicane way too early for like the last 10-15 laps. And I just started figuring that out. Suddenly this was, look, I'm in the green again, I'm setting my fastest laps again. Like, I don't know how, but I am. I almost wonder if now that I'm close to Master, the dirty air is causing my rear to loosen up. Like, look how fast I'm going suddenly. Where the fuck did that come?
Keep digging. This isn't over yet.
My last, like, 4 or 5 laps were all 38s. Like, mid to low 38s. Well, actually, mostly low 38s. Now suddenly I'm doing a low 37? What? Where did a full second come from? Like, I don't... Yeah, the grip feels amazing now. It's like as soon as I got to the 20-liter mark in my fuel tank or something, that made a difference. I don't know. Oh, this grip feels way better now. What the hell? Oh, Project Cars, you were a weird game. I'm actually in last again, by the way, just saying, because apparently Martin retired when he pitted. So I'm still in last. Ugh. What if everybody actually has pitted? Oh no! Fuck off! Come on, man, stop. Please stop doing that. It's amazing I'm catching those, but still. Shouldn't be doing that. I realize as soon as I do it every time. And it looks like everybody's pitted. Nobody's pitting from in front of me right now. Unbelievable. When did Oblitor pit? I know I spun from him, but like I thought I'd notice him pitting. I guess not.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.4 seconds. 14th. That was 138.17. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
See, when you grab first gear early like that while your car's still straight, you're fine. Just when you grab it late that it kills you, once after you're turning. We're not slow. Like, we're not that slow back here. We're really not. We just had a bunch of incidents, and now we're just this far back. All three of us are not that slow. Like, if we're doing low 37s, that's not the worst. But again, apparently the people up front are doing 35s, so... Apparently. So maybe it is slow. It's about the same as how far we're off on quality pace.
That lap was 138.00. The gap ahead is now 1.5.
Master has a better line into there. I've been taking the mid line the whole race. I wonder if that's been costing me time. It feels more comfortable, I don't know. Even though I know that I shouldn't, its inside entrance is the fastest. I'll try it next lap. And again, I gained on him through there, so I don't know. Jesus, the rear was trying to kill me right there. I was really close to spinning, honestly. Having the rear that unstable into that corner, that is dangerous. Oh my god, stop! As soon as I got really close to him, my rear's getting really shaky. Pretty sure that was a cut, but I don't want him to hand it. I want a duel here, dude.
We need to be in front of this guy.
Just don't do anything questionable. Oh no, whatever, I'm ignoring it. What? How was that not a cut? Not him, I mean me. How was that not a cut for me? It should have been a cut. That should have been a cut. I don't get this, man.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.6.
Whoa, where'd all my time go? Well, that must have been not in that corner, but the corner before it. It is funny how me and Master seem to have like developed very similar pace these last 3 or 4 races. It's kind of been like that most of the season though, yet he's been pretty close to me most of the time. So I think I usually benefit from race pace, whereas he's usually a bit better in quality than I am.
We've got cold front tyres.
It's not good that he just said I have cold front tires. That means they're getting pretty damn cold. Because my rear's starting to be much more step out and controllable now.
2 laps remaining. That last lap was at 139.12. The pit window is closing.
Final lap. No, not wait, no, not yet. We're almost a lap down though, so. Come on!
Your right tyres are cold.
Whew. I think I predicted 12 to 13 people showing up on this race, so the fact that it's like 14 finishing, that's kind of what I expected, sorta. Oh god, not second gear, what am I doing? That is not a good idea for second gear. Fight we're waiting for last place. God, I can't believe this. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. How am I racing for last place? I don't know what happened here. I do not know what happened here at all. Seems like we're catching people in front here though, a little bit. We're catching Howie, we seem to be catching the whoever that is in front of that, Storm. Gonna be too little too late though.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Pit window is now closed. E14, last lap.
Here we go. He took that so offline. And Timo just won the championship. There you go. Congrats to him. Ooh, what I'm doing right now though first. He's pushing it pretty hard. I'm surprised he's getting so much more speed out of that corner. Oh, that was risky. Where am I? I mean, there's nowhere else I can pass, dude. Fuck. That's why Howie was stuck, or sorry, Oblitor was stuck behind me for so long. When you get behind somebody in this course, it's just like you're just scared. You're scared of going for anything. It's kind of a huge gamble if you do. Oh god, oh god. That was close. That line was not good. No, this is not enough.
P6 has gone off in Dunlop curve.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fucking last place.
P14.
Oh, they didn't
okay,
pull down that
it's
one.
over.
That was nothing I could do.
Wow, that was intense.
God. Oh, grats, Timo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
think
somebody
he's-
did the maths then.
DK is still champion, I think, though. Right?
What was the difference in... Yeah, I mean, I think it will be, but what was the difference in points?
Is he?
I don't know.
7.
We'll see
7
in the
points.
Somebody had done the
Bonus Glen,
math,
Can I
right?
get you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be straight to live.
Sure.
Somebody had done the math on some charts or something.
No.
What
I
finished
think
where?
League is the champion, though.
Clown
Yeah, I think
you
it
might
might be
be
right
second.
actually.
He's actually second because I stole his pole.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, pole position?
22.
Points?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it by 22 milliseconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever. It's
By
good
the
season,
way,
guys. I mean, that was a bit weird though. Oh, penalties, right? I forgot about penalties.
I got none. Ha!
There was
I was really
there.
Marley are the only clean ones. Well,
There
that's
was
Storm
one
and Reshag.
limit. So
I was worried they shoot,
What?
so that if I got another penalty, you'd be passing me.
Yeah, I don't. By the way, like
Oh,
I
all
lost
these.
it in you. Like I
All
don't know
these
what happened
penalties.
at,
I was like, why am I in ninth?
Whatever for turn 2 and lap 1. I had nowhere to go. I'm sorry for my part in that anyway. I don't think it ruined anyone's race day,
Yeah,
but
you're
I
right,
think I came off
Doofer.
the loss. That's
That's
suspension
counts
damage
as
and
a last in
20
my
front
books.
damage.
Oh, shit! I didn't say.
I only have 2